All right, just came in. Kevin Durant has a mild calf strain, not Achilles tear, not a calf tear, and pretty much Reggie Miller kind of, started the thoughts on, or the opinions that it may be a Achilles tear, and that would have been totally messed up for Kevin Durant as he would have hit free agency, and he would have I don't think he would have hit free agency with a calf tear or Achilles, a blown out Achilles. Nah, he would have went on and opted into his 1 year deal with the Warriors, but now we don't have to think about that, and he will be evaluated next week. But the problem is the Rockets play and the Warriors play tomorrow in Houston, Friday, and then Game 7 will be Sunday. So is, Kevin Durant going to be evaluated next week, or the beginning of next week, like Sunday? Because Sunday is technically the beginning of the week, all right? And I'm thinking it's going to be more Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday type of thing for Kevin Durant, but hey, we back, Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. And for Kevin Durant, do you want to risk it and end up tearing your calf and kind of hurting your market value on free agency, which I don't think is really going to hurt him with a calf tear. I think teams are still going to take a chance on him, like Brooklyn or New York or the Clippers or possibly the Lakers. So, he got his future to think about. You know what I'm saying? Do we try to push it and try to play Game 7? Just knowing, how big, three-peating could be and the elite company they can be in. The Spurs never three-peated, all right? So that's very, very important, for Kevin Durant to think about. Is it legacy or is it, my future and the money I can get? But right now, with Boogie Cousins tearing this, he tore his quad or whatever it was, and Kevin Durant strained his calf. Now Cousins can come back in the Western Conference Finals, but will the Warriors make it? It's been all this hoopla about Kevin Durant and, Klay Thompson bitching, complaining about, I'm not getting my touches. I don't want to, well, allegedly or rumored, he said, I'm tired of getting crumbs. And Draymond Green said, called Kevin Durant the B word, and we won without you. We don't need you. See how you speak certain things into existence and how certain stuff happen? He might not have spoke that into existence by saying, I hope you get hurt. But when you say things like that and you got jealousy, and people think of those things and see what happened. I'm not saying they directly responsible, but the world, the energy has a certain way of like showing you like your blessings. Sometimes we naive about our blessings, but sometimes I think we take them for granted. And I think Golden State Warriors took Kevin Durant for granted. But you know what? Steph Curry and Klay Thompson got on track last game and pretty much at least bought Kevin Durant Friday, Saturday, 3 more days to rest up and see if he can get in there. But we'll see. We'll see if Steph Curry step up. Maybe Kevin Durant taking shots and having a rhythm, took Klay out of his rhythm, took Steph out of his rhythm, and kind of made Draymond Green in no man's land. Like, where really is my role at? Maybe now they can play with some more confidence. But at this point, Sean Livingston going to have to step up. McKinney going to have to step up. They're going to have to play Andrew Bogut a lot more, regardless of, I don't understand why Bogut ain't putting a body on Clint Capella. And they just going with Kevon Looney. I know because of the pick and rolls, but still, they going to need major contributions from their bench at this point. But this is it for the Rockets. If the Rockets can't beat the Golden State Warriors without Kevin Durant, without DeMarcus Cousins, at this point, they should consider firing Mike D'Antoni. I was talking to the Cali Enigma about that. I go subscribe to the Cali Enigma Sports and ENT. It's THA, Cali Enigma Sports and ENT. And, he was saying if they lose this year, he deserves to be fired. Yeah, Mike D'Antoni 100% deserves to be fired. But let's not act like, the Warriors, they got 3 all-star type players and superstar and Steph Curry. They still got it. You know what I'm saying? And if Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, either one of them get hot, they can win a game for you just off the strength of just shooting it hot. And now they're going to be getting in a rhythm. Now their roles going to be stepping up. So for the Rockets, this is it. I said this year, if they didn't get past the Warriors and win the championship this year, that window closed. Chris Paul, window closed. PJ Tucker, closed. Eric Gordon, closed. So they need to reload and rebuild around James Harden, But like I said before, this is right here for the Rockets taking. If James Harden coughed this up, which he is known to cough up, and I was listening on Fox Radio on Sirius XM Satellite Radio, they play First Thing First, and all their shows, ESPN do it, and Fox do it. They played all their shows. I'm listening today, and Nick Wright was saying, I went back and watched the possessions of James Harden. You tell him. At the end of the day, he didn't show up in the fourth quarter. So he known to disappear, and we'll see if they defend him if he don't show up. He should go out there tomorrow and have a huge game. Efficient, scoring. There's nobody on the court that can stop him. Kevin Durant was doing a good job of defending him, but Houston get every call in the book. There's no excuse Houston shouldn't win this series without Kevin Durant being there. It's no excuse. Houston get every call. I like, good God. Every time they shoot, he kicks his foot out, he get a foul call. Kevin Durant doing the other, he don't get the call. Like, it's getting ridiculous about how soft basketball got. You talking about superstar calls. You talking about this is an elite company. Michael Jordan didn't get the calls James Harden got. And I watched a lot of Michael Jordan. And still again, these dudes still struggling to beat the Golden State Warriors. With the refs and the calls that Houston getting, it should be no excuse. They should be any team with the refs on their side. As much as James Harden carry, the much as he travel, the much as he offensive foul and get away with the BS. Real talk, man. They was not calling that game fair yesterday. They was calling that game heavily in the Houston Rockets' favor yesterday. The NBA wants the Houston Rockets to win. You can tell. And if they can't win with the rest behind them, with the majority of the fans behind them, with the league behind them, man, all of them should be gone. Except for James Harden. All of them should be gone. Because this is a golden opportunity for James Harden to get there. But I'm telling you, even if they get past the Golden State Warriors, bruh, it wouldn't shock me if the Denver Nuggets beat them. And I'm going to feel good about my Milwaukee Bucks pick to win the finals. Or whoever come out the East. Milwaukee may not get past Toronto. But I don't think there's an answer in the league for Giannis Antetokounmpo. This might be a rarity where Boston just make that gigantic leap. You know what I'm saying? But I still don't think Houston one of the best teams in the NBA left. I put Milwaukee and Toronto over the Houston Rockets. Real talk. Denver not so, they young. In the playoffs, they don't know no better. Denver playing with house money. Because next year they get Michael Porter back. They can make some deals. They can bring in some more assets. They got a lot of things going for them. Houston is so much pressure on them to do it now, even if they get past Golden State. It's pressure for them to win now, ASAP, pronto. Like it's the expectations is to win now. Because if it doesn't happen this year, it will never happen for Mike D'Antoni. It'll never happen for Houston. But in my opinion, this pure player for player, Houston is the third best team left, in my opinion, behind the two Eastern Conference teams, not named Golden State. You know what I'm saying? And if Portland is able to come back, I think that's a golden opportunity, man. Portland got to be looking tonight when they playing like, oh, man, the Rockets going there. I like that matchup for Portland. I wish they had Nurkic, but I like that matchup. You know what I'm saying? Because Houston don't have no answer for Damian Lillard or McCollum. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no answer for and then they got long defenders like Aminu, and they got Mo Harkless. Like, that's a really good matchup for Portland. Portland going to be kicking themselves they lost to a young Denver team, because obviously the NBA guys if the Golden State get eliminated with Kevin Durant injury and the Rockets, they lay the red carpet out for the Rockets. Don't do good with pressure. Going back to when James Harden and OKC made it to the finals, he was nowhere to be found. But if the Houston Rockets lose this series, bro, with Kevin Durant being out, man, I don't want to hear nothing else about James Harden, MVP. I don't want to hear nothing about it, bro. He's the ultimate choke boy. He's the ultimate fraud. He been doing this for consecutive years, man. Going back to Kawhi Leonard didn't play in one of those games versus San Antonio, and they was resting him for, I think, a big Game 6 or a big Game 7. And they lost to a Kawhi Leonard-less San Antonio. Back when they played LeBron in the finals with OKC, he was nowhere to be found. Had he played up to par, Oklahoma City probably won that finals. He's been doing this for a long time, man. It's time for him to step up and finally get the easy road. And if he can't take advantage of this easy advantage right here, or this easy road, he don't deserve to be MVP. That's why I hate the regular season MVP. They should have the cumulative MVP for the whole fucking thing. Because the regular season, these dudes play totally different. It's like the Twilight Zone. You turn the playoffs on, James Harden, little James Harden. But, hey, it's Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video request. Best donation you can make is keep sharing the videos. Appreciate everybody who do share. Keep checking our channel out. Check the Patreon out. All the links in the description. We gone.